Your name?
My name is Mark Pestana. I do aerospace art. I do landscapes and seascapes, but I really like to do aerospace art. My father was in the Air Force, so I grew up at Air Force bases. I was always thrilled to see airplanes flying, and that influenced me in my career to become a pilot. But my mother's an artist, and so I used to draw and color when I was very young, and I just loved doing that as a hobby. And I've just carried that forward all these years until I'm now membership in professional art societies that deal with aviation and space art. So in my career, like you mentioned, here in the Antelope Valley, U.S. Air Force at Edwards Air Force Base, and also NASA, the Armstrong Flight Research Center. And I served at both of those facilities as a pilot. So a few of my paintings here, I call them self-portraits. They're depicting scenes that I remember when I was flying these aircraft. Here is F-16, right here from the Air Force Flight Test Center at Edwards Air Force Base. And that was the occasion of my retirement from the Air Force, and so that's depicting my flight, and I flew this F-16 when I retired.
Which is your favorite plane that you have?
My favorite plane is at the other end. It's a T-38.
T-38.
So I flew the T-38 in the Air Force and also with NASA, and this is a T-38 in NASA markings.
Okay.
And that's my favorite airplane to fly. It's like a supersonic sports car.
I want to ask you about these three pieces behind you. Why are here?
Okay. Well, as you know, the event tonight is for the Flight Test Historical Foundation, which is raising funds to build a new museum so the public can have access to all these great aircraft that are preserved, but you can't get on the base. So they're going to build a museum off base, and these are display concepts of what it might look like when you walk into the new museum. The centerpiece here, we call it Blackbird Hangar. It represents the YF-12 and the SR-71, the F-117 and the U-2 and other aircraft, and hopefully they'll be displayed together in the new museum. This one over here depicts the space shuttle support at Edwards Air Force Base. In the middle is a mock-up of the orbiter where we practice recovering the crews after they landed here, and the Gulfstream 2 aircraft that the astronauts trained in.
Okay.
And then over here is a concept for the M2 F1 lifting body, which is already preserved in the museum. And the two vehicles that towed that aircraft was the car and then the C-47. So hopefully those will be displayed together. And all you have to do is buy my art and the art of Doug Castleman, who's also here. And we are donating 50% of our sales to the foundation. They can find me at Mark Pestana Fine Art. That's just my name, Mark Pestana, okay. Fine Art. Okay. And you can find me there, contact me. Also, I have art available at fineartamerica.com.
Okay. Thank you so very much for your time. Really appreciate it.
Thanks for the questions. Yeah.